Hello and welcome back. This is Divya, and you are watching Trend Brain. I'm very happy to welcome you once again to the next phonetic rule. So, I'm very happy that we have started with this series wherein we have a playlist which will list all the phonetic rules. So, we find all our learning lessons at one place. So, do follow for the previous videos on some of the phonic rules in case if you have missed out. If you're a new member, do not skip to subscribe and hit the bell notification so you would receive all our upcoming and latest videos. So the fifth rule in our phonic rule series is on silent blends. So let's get started. Understanding silent blends. Silent blends are also known as silent consonant blends, and they occur when two or more consonants appear together in a word, but one of the consonant is silent. In these blends, one consonant is pronounced and the other consonant remains silent. So that is our silent blend. So silent blends also have two types. We have the initial blend and the final blend, which is going to be quiet as well. So let's see some examples to understand. So in this example of initial silent blends, I've taken the letter combination, the consonant combination of WR and KN. Now, when we have or when we see this letter combination or when we see these consonant combinations at the beginning in words like right, so which letter is silent? The letter W is silent here, and we only hear the R sound when we say the word right. Right. We don't say w-r-ite, right? We don't say w-r-ite when we syllabicate, but rather one of the consonant is quiet in this combination of WR. So as in words like wrong, wrong, W is silent. In words like war, war, words like, sorry, in the words like rap. So I have missed the R there, okay? The third word is rap, W-R-A-P. So again, the W is silent there. Words wreath. When we say wreath, W is silent. Let's take the second initial consonant combination wherein one of the letter is silent with the letter combinations of K and N. When I say the word knife, knife, K is silent. Words like knit, K is silent. Nick, nick. The N sound is KN in the spellings, but K remains silent. Words like not, not, K remains silent. Words like no, no, K remains silent. So by this, you would be telling me that English is such a crazy language. I totally agree with that. But when you follow these rules and when you rephrase these rules to our children, it becomes so easy for them also to identify and remember. Remember, when phonetics is not working for you, always go back to the whole word approach, and you can always teach children to memorize the words that they are finding it difficult. There is no such one method which stops you that you have to do it in this way. You know it better when you are parenting your child, when you're educating your child in your classroom. You know it all. What is best for your students and for your child? Whatever works for you, you start practicing. But I'm here to give you the guidelines and the rules of how we can take it further so that phonetics becomes a little bit more easier for us and the curriculum is much structured. So the second combination for me in the silent consonant blend category is on the final consonant silent blends, right? So let's take the examples when we have the letter M and N together. Okay, so one of the letter will be quiet. So let's see which consonant is quiet in the word when I say column. N is silent. When N was not silent, how do we read that word? We would have read it as Solomon, right? Solomon, Condemn, right? So N, that's not the right way to pronounce. So N remains silent in the first category. Now, when I have a combination of M and B together, let's take a look at these words. So one letter is silent there. Let's see, is it M which is being silent or B which is being silent? For that, I will take a word and I'll say the word. You tell me what was silent. The word is numb, numb. B is silent. We don't say numb. I got numb. No, we say I got numb. So I hurt my thumb, not thumb. We don't say thumb. We say I hurt my thumb. Where is my comb? I don't say comb. I hurt my limb. Okay, so the B is silent here and the combination of M and B. Now here we saw this consonant combinations at the end. So that's the reason we call them as final silent blends. So these silent blends often appear in the words of English origin and they are quite challenging. Don't you agree with that? Yes. As an educator, as an early educator and a teacher trainee, myself, I sometimes say to my students and my fellow teachers that these could be little challenging, right? And just imagine when you're working with young children, when you start introducing so many conceptuals, sometimes we don't have to overload too much of information. So you take it very slow because these conceptuals are quite challenging. If the child is unable to pick it up in day one, give them a little time, do it the second time, do it the third time, do it in the followed weeks, right? So let the child learn and let the child overcome this challenge and recognize the sounds and let them start to pronounce the words in a rightful way. That helps them to understand the silent blends, which indirectly contributes to accurate reading and spelling. And it helps our young children to deliver the words with even the unconventional sound patterns, right? So phonics is really tricky. English language is also quite challenging. So let's overcome all those challenges with these rules. So I hope this lesson was helpful for you in helping your child learn the silent, initial, and the final blends. I will see you in my other lessons. Until it's bye from Divya. God bless and happy learning.